Привет! In this video, we're going to talk about a new preposition that we'll use with the dative case. First, let's talk about what we've used the dative case for so far. We've used it for the nравится construction to express liking in stuff like Мне нравится шоколад. Мне нравится шоколад. We've seen it being used as the indirect object, someone receiving something. For example, Amanda дарит подарок Жене. Amanda's giving a gift to Zhenya. Now we're going to see a new use for it, which is the preposition po, P-O. P-O, po, 95% of the time requires the dative case. The other 5% of the time, we're not going to be worrying about that because it's something that's so not used that I didn't even know about it until recently. So for now, we're going to say po requires dative case. And it can be used for a couple different meanings. It really depends on the context. So let's look at a few ways how to translate this preposition with a dative case. One example we've already seen. Ходить по магазинам. So we've said that this means shopping, which is how we would translate it. Because literally, the one-to-one translation, which we don't do, it would mean to walk around the stores. Ходить по магазинам, which, I mean, you can say you can like walk around in a mall, but if you're actually like buying stuff, which is what this implies, then you would say shopping. So ходить по магазинам, literally to go around the stores. You can use this also in an expression like ходить по городу, to walk around the city. If you're just kind of coming to a new place, maybe you go to Moscow and you want to look around, you just kind of want to ramble and see what there's to see. You can ходить по городу, walk around the city. So that's one meaning, around, for по plus the dative case. Here's a similar but slightly different meaning. Мы идем по Тверской улице. So we're walking along Tverskaya Street. So maybe you're in Moscow. Maybe you want to ходить по городу. And then you see Tverskaya улица, which is a really famous street that leads right to Red Square and the Kremlin. And so you decide, hey, let's go that way. Let's go along that street. So you would say, мы идем по Тверской улице. We're walking along Tverskaya Street. So there's another. First we said the translation is around, here along. So here's a set expression. По календарю. This means according to the calendar, or according to the schedule, kind of, but mostly according to the calendar. So maybe you have a specific schedule of dates made up, and you want to say, meetings will take place according to the calendar. По календарю. So according to. Here. Pretty specific usage. I've also seen it as по правилам, according to the rules, but по календарю is much more common. So according to. So we've got around, along, according to. And here's our last one. Книга по русскому искусству. This is what Amanda is thinking of buying Zhenya. A book on or about Russian art. So this is our last translation, about or on, not like on top of, but like the focus of the subject matter. A book about Russian art. Or talking about our classes that we have every day, урок по русскому языку. Class on about the Russian language. So we would say an English-Russian language class, which is why we avoid direct one-to-one translation. But here we use по to express like about kind of idea. So a class about Russian language, a Russian language class. And that is the preposition po and the dative case.